Alright, so I thought I'd make a short video here of all my Caterpillar literature, or at least the Auto Patrol stuff. But I got this sticker from Greasy Paws Garage, and I'll have to go on the Cushman here soon. I need to get the Cushman running first. I have a few things to fix on it. I'll be at a later video, but I'll get this sticker on here and on the Cushman as soon as I can. So thank you, Mike, and Greasy Paws Garage. I'll do that later, but I'll put that on later. But thought I'd show you some of the stuff I have. Like here are my two hats. These are, of course, reproduced, or not reproduced, but they're new-ish. This one I got when I was 12. I'm 14 right now, but I got it from the 12 when I bought the parts for my road grader at Ziegler, or my local cat dealers, that company. And then I got this one at Fleet Farm. That's the hat I usually wear. This one's a little bit nicer, but I gotta get some of the stains. I think it got rust stains on it or something. But I believe that's a reprint. This might be or might not be. This is something out of actually a magazine. It's kind of interesting, but it's just it's pretty cool. But then I have a 1937 brochure. I have the operator's instructions, diesel serviceman's book, and then parts manual for a gas machine. Mine's a diesel, so I'd be the 1K1 to I'm 1K1 to, dang it, I forgot, the 2K1 I'm pretty sure is what it is. So, but this is 3K1 to 3K96, so really early machine would be for this book, which mine's an early one. Only difference is this one's for a gas machine, so, or at least 3K machines. Anyways, I thought I'd go through this book because this one's really cool. In the back here, or it shows you all the different uses. That's a number 11 diesel, number 11 gas. This is my machine, the 10 diesel. I mean, of course, I don't have the duals or the tandems, or I don't have duals like that. I have the low pressure singles is what they called that, and that's the high pressure duals. This is the low pressure tandem axle, and then they even had high pressure tandem axles, which is duals instead of the low pressure tires. So it had 8 tires on the back of it. Pretty interesting. And number 10 gas, but pretty cool. Look at all this stuff in here. I'll skip to the back where it shows you options and stuff you can get for your machine. Different front axles. I'd like to find a V-plow, or at least make my own V-plow one day, but that'll have to wait here. But let's see here. Skip to the back, the specifications, and it shows you weight, dimensions, miles per hour, or yeah. And so in fourth, the single drive in fourth gear is 10 miles an hour in my number 11 diesel. That would be your single high pressure. Since mine's a single low pressure, it have taller tires, so it would have since it's the taller tires, it would be a little bit faster. So it would probably be more like 10.2. I'm guessing. I don't quite 100% know though. And then let's see here. Per foot is 29.5 pounds is my frame weight per foot. Kind of interesting. And it's ship channel. Number 11 is a welded box, so it's 9-inch panel or channel. And then let's see. So it's a 4-cylinder by 4¼ inch bore and 5.5-inch stroke. So my RPM at full load is 1400, And then 312 cubic inch diesel. And then fuel tank capacity is 30 gallons. That's under the seat. Let's see, where does it tell me horsepower? Oh, biometric pressure. I don't know what that is, but I'm pretty sure that's horsepower. Yeah, so a 44 horsepower. And I believe that is what the D4400 horsepower rating is. So kind of interesting. But there's this one. The pump for the tire, an air pump. Kind of cool. Then you have this odometer for the front wheels. And it's got Scarifier. I do know where a Scarifier is for my grader. I've yet to buy it, or possibly buy it. Probably be next year or something, but not too worried about a Scarifier. And then, yeah, it gets kind of interesting. Here's the number 11 diesel's engine. It's actually the same as an RD6. So that's the D4600, I'm pretty sure. And that's a big 3-cylinder, a big one. And then, oh, this one's kind of cool. No, that's not the right one. Or maybe. But I'm reading somewhere in here, the engine is centered right over the rear axle. Let's see if I can get a picture. So you see how this is the rear axle. Mine will just come out straight. But the engine is right here. So on the number 10 diesel, at least mine, it's centered right over the rear axle, so it has the most traction and bounce, and kind of how it works. Pretty interesting how they made that way. And then 2.5 times as much ground pressure as 8 high pressure. Here's the high pressure I was talking about. See, duals on each side. This would be your just straight normal tandem axle, what you'd see on a normal grader nowadays. Let's see. But yeah, pretty cool looking machines. So let's see if I can go to something else here. Easy steering, that's a lie. They steer really hard. Or at least mine does. Mine has a bunch of old grease in it, so I'll have to clean that out this summer. But kind of done with that. Here's my operator's instructions. Got all the service points on it. Come on, open up. There we go. All of the service points in a small diagram. And then they do have hour meters on them. Mine's broken, but that's how you can kind of tell. Like, it tells you how many hours at 300 hours, how many gears, center shaft. That'd be for your lift, your screws. And then just fuel system stuff. Serviceman's reference book. I just bought this because it was 30 bucks on eBay, and I thought it was a pretty good deal. And it's a 1941, so pretty relevant for my grader. I believe they would have had the D315 at this time, but I don't know. So 4 1/4. Yeah, 4 1/4 inch engines, main bearings and stuff. All your clearances and specs and stuff. This is a really, really nice book for 30 bucks. I mean, every page is clean. Got a nice binding on it. They're all clean, no stains or anything. And testing injection valves and cooling systems, kind of cool. Governors, even the pistons and all that stuff. So, it's a nice book for price I got it at. I bought this for, I think it was like 15 bucks at a swap meet. Pretty beaten up, but it does what I need it to do. So, and then all year round, see, it's got the greater maintaining roads in summer, plowing snow in winter. A showdown road maintenance. This talks about your fuel savings with the diesel. Let's see, where does it say? The diesel auto patrol is making road maintenance funds do more work even before the fuel cost alone is $2 to $3 less per 8-hour day than a gasoline powered maintainer. So if you had the gas version or just like a pole grader, you'd be $2 to $3 less with your diesel option. So that must have been their sales for the diesel. And then here's the, there we go. Night and day 24-hour shifts. So there's a big RD7 pulling a scraper. There looks like a D8. And then this is a D7 right here. Number 11. And yeah, pretty cool. This is all the Caterpillar stuff that I own besides my Caterpillar magazines. This is just the thing for that. But I have Antique Caterpillar Machinery Owners Club magazines. I have some of those. Those have some cool things in them. I'll show you those. Maybe probably put another clip in here. Right now, one really cool ad. Here it is. This is called Crash Landing. It's an old Caterpillar ad. And it talks about a army crawler, as you can see. I believe it was 8 of them. Let me read quick. Ooh, they're looking over the high ridge, looking over, can't say that, I don't know how to pronounce it. So to get across the valley of this ridge and get supplies. They had half a dozen, so 6 Caterpillar diesel tractors at the cliff. And they had to get them down somehow, so let's see. So they would run the tractor over the edge, hoping that one of them might reach the bottom in condition to be used. So they took these 6 tractors, or crawler tractors, and they sent them over the ridge to get them down to get supplies. And then I think it was, so 6 Caterpillar diesel tractors went hurtled down the mountainside, rolling over and over, and when they reached the foot, all 6 were driven away on their own, under their own power. So that's kind of cool. So end over end with old Caterpillar tractors, and they're all, or this is of course World War II, I'm pretty sure, and they still drove them away and worked them. So yeah, pretty cool. So I thought that was a cool ad that they put in my magazine, or not my magazine, but the Antique Caterpillar Machinery Owners Club. Right there. I'll put a link to their website in the description. I have a 3-year membership on mine. They're pretty good. Every quarter you get a new magazine, and you also get a few perks with it. So you have you get discount on the member, or on not just member, but the models they have. High detail. I don't own one, but I know a few people who do, and they say they're really nice detailed. And then yeah, updates on every state has a chapter. Like this is 26, Montana. You have a bunch of old tractors, and chapter 22, which is no clue where that is, but somewhere. Doesn't say where, but anyways, they have do some stuff. And chapter 3, this is the Minnesota chapter, and they have a D8 that's been restored, and they that's a plant choke. I can't say it. I don't know, remember how, but it's got 2 wing plows on the sides and 1 big V plow on the front. Really cool machine, and there's the whole entire crew that was there. And then yeah, pretty cool stuff. Yeah, so look at even this. So I would highly advise getting it. And then also, if you support the Caterpillar, they have a website where it's a bulletin or a forum, and I pretty much wouldn't have got my grader running without that forum. And so that's kind of reason why I got this, because they helped me so much with all the questions I had. And yeah, so I don't know, even if you don't have questions, it's pretty cool to look at these and just look at all the pictures in them and like old stuff like that. And you're looking at a crawler, got it for sale sections. Like there's a nice D2 of 5U 4-way blade, 24 volt direct start. I mean 10,000, but they also have stuff like this. Diamond Rio cab and sleeper on a 89 Dodge. So pretty cool. And then they have decals and seats and gaskets. Just a bunch of stuff. So yep. And then Greasy Paws Mike's channel will be in the description too, along with the website for the Antique Caterpillar Club. And oh yeah, also every year they do national shows. This year was canceled though because of COVID. So anyways, I'll probably talk to you later. Sorry, this is kind of a long video. Just so much to talk about and not enough time. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed it, and yeah, make sure you check out Mike's channel and Antique Caterpillar stuff. See you later.